How to run some TikTok ads in 2023. In this step-by-step tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how we can get started. Hey everybody, welcome to Express. My name is Steven. In today's tutorial, let's take a look into how we can get started with an actual TikTok ad. So the very first thing I'm going to be showing you is how we can start creating a TikTok account or business, how we can set it up my ads, how we can start making an actual campaign, the actual cost, how we can segment that, and we can find the actual right audience for you so you don't have to spend a lot for your actual campaign. So the very first thing you want to do is to go into the TikTok for business. In that case, I go into tiktok.com /business. So here I want to go into create now so I can start creating my actual account. This one is going to be taking me into the ads.tiktok.com. In my case, I already chose an account that I have just created. So you want to create an account into an ads manager. If you don't know how to do that, what you want to do is to locate the upper side which says here and locate your business center. So here into your business center is going to be creating an actual account. As you can see, here it is. So I can go now into my business center and I have business center account. I can go into create new and I have create business center. You want to import your business center name, your time zone, your profile image, and hit into create. In my case, I already have access to that, so I can go now into ads manager. Here into ads manager, it's really important to have an account already been created there. So as you can see, I have my business center of my actual stuff here, so I can click there. And this one is going to be taking me into the actual users. So I'm going to get down into accept. So So what I want to do is to go into start over. As you can see, we are now inside the advertising objective. So if you have used Meta Business Suite before, it's not going to be that hard. But if you don't, you have to worry about that. So first of all, it's going to be creating the actual campaign. The first and really amazing thing is that we can choose any specific stuff that we wanted to do inside our actual product. So let's say, for example, that we want to reach awareness, we want to send people to a destination, we want to get more views and engagement for your video ads, or you want to collect leads for your business or brand. That's totally up to you. Let's say, for example, that I want to send more people to a destination or a website or an application. So I choose this option. And as you can see, here's the actual campaign name. So in this case, let's say that I wanted to go for USA. Or let's go for the actual name of my campaign. Let's go for, I'm going to go for test number 1.1. So here I want to set up a campaign budget. So this one is going to be helping us a lot, like what is the actual money that you wanted to spend at the end of the day, at the end of every stuff. So I wanted to choose this option. And here I want to just go into continue. Now here into continue is going to be popping out the ad group. So we have the ad group name. So here into the ad group is really important that you choose a specific audience. So let's say, for example, that I want to focus only into the US and Canada, for example. And the promotion type is for a website. So here into placement, now we have the automatic placement and the select placement. It's really important, guys, that you choose the select placement so you can do this automatically. And I have to go into the advanced settings. So if you want user to comment, you can enable this option, video downloading, video sharing. So I wanted to enable all of these options because I want people to create more impressions and all that. So then I'm going to head into creative type. I'm going to leave it like that because I don't want to include videos and ad text. I wanted to do only one stuffed into my actual TikTok ads. So now I'm going to focus it into the actual targeting. This is really important if you want to target a specific amount of people. Let's say, for example, that I wanted to send this one, for example, only for USA and Canada. So with that being said, I'm going to head into demographics. I'm going to unselect this one. I'm going to type only United States and of course the Canada. In my case, I am only able to choose all of this one that appears in here. So if I wanted to look out for, let's say, for example, people from Canada, people from the United States, I'm not going to be able to do that, but only these options available. So it's going to be really, really easy, guys, to just take in mind that. So let's say that with that being said, I want to just enable, let's say, for example, Turkey, all of these elements here. I want to enable this one. I'm going to enable this one as well. And I'm going to enable, let's say, for example, Malaysia or Indonesia or Egypt or Brazil. That really depends on you guys. So now I want to choose language, only people that speaks English, for example, here. And then I wanted to focus into gender. I'm going to leave it into all. And then the ages. The ages is really, but really, really important. So let's say that I want to choose this field. And with that being said, now I have now like a narrow audience. So that means that I need to have people a little bit more targeting summary. So I'm going to hit here into audience and says include. So here into include, you wanted to look alike. Let's go for interest and behaviors. So I wanted to look out for people who are interested into, let's say, games or into music or into education, life services, depending on what is the actual element that you want to choose. So I wanted to go here and I wanted to look out for, let's say, business and economy, science, lifestyles, news, celebrities, collectibles and antiques, TV drama. So the more accurate that you are, the best. So I'm gonna just try to look out for some sub teams and much more. So you can choose this option and this option as well. And there we go. So now that I have selected the people that I think are going to be liking my actual stuff, I'm going to leave it like that. Video interactions. I'm going to go for entertainment. Creator interactions. You want to look out once again for the most accurate that best fits for you. And here into hashtag interactions, you want to find the actual interactions here. But in my case, I'm going to leave it like that. And I'm going to scroll a little bit down, and as you can see, I have now the device. So here into the device, I want to choose all of the versions, all of that, because I want to fill as much people as I can. And later on, I'm now going to be able to import my actual budget. So here into this budget, I wanted to choose lifetime budget, and I can delete this one so I can choose what is the actual minimum amount. Let's say that I wanted to choose this option, for example. And I want to run this, let's say for example, I'm going to hit here and I wanted to run this from 30 to 30 and I wanted to stop now in the 30 of the next month. So I'm going to go into OK. So lastly, I have the optimization goals. The actual goal is to click versus clicked and landing page views. The bid strategy, you wanted to look out for the lowest cost. In advanced settings, you wanted to leave like that. Hit into next. And this is the last part where you want to actually start by adding your custom ad. So here into my ad name, let's say for example that I wanted to delete this one and I wanted to go for, let's say for example, test number 1, and it's going to be popping out this new section of TikTok where I can just need to sign in. Really easy. I need to approve that and I need to hit into authorize. With that being said, guys, now I can go back here into my actual ad. And here you want to import like a single video, a single image, a collection, or whatever. You import here your video, you have the text description in here, you have the interactive add-ons. The destination page is really important to add your custom URL. And then later on, you have the tracking TikTok events. You want to import and create a first website event and an apps event. So once you have successfully added that, you want to choose the submit button and then you're actually good to go. If I go back into my campaigns, I want to leave this side because this is just a test stuff. I want to hit into lift. If I hit into my campaign, here is going to be appearing all the tracking conversions about my campaigns here and a specific ad group, the ad, and much more. Based on that, I can try to only focus into, let's say, automated rows. I want to change into bulk and export my ad so I can try to customize and make some marketing research into all of the elements that I have just created into TikTok. With that being said, guys, I think we are now ready to go. I think we're now getting to ready to get started here into the ads manager. So don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more amazing tools about how to get started here into TikTok. Now, thank you so much for watching the video, guys. Hopefully, I'll see you next time.